which is great. Just working at it still. Haven't spent much time on it. Just been trying to finish a few things in the house. Still, always there's always something to fix or repair or finish. Hasn't been easy yet, but we're getting there slowly. Activated charcoal, yeah, you can definitely do that for detoxification, prevent any food poisoning. If certain things you eat that your body does not really like or adapt to, you can definitely take charcoal. That's some of the positive things about it. But other than that, it should not be used on a daily basis unless you have something in specific you're trying to go after. Will you be having another type 2 diabetes class? Well, we're actually this Friday. I'm actually gonna switch I was gonna do another class, but what I'm gonna do this Friday is gonna be strictly on a blood pressure. So strictly gonna be educational class on a blood pressure. So if you guys whoever missed the one from last week, I'll definitely move your spot for this Friday instead of Saturday. It seems a lot of people are not able to make it on a Saturday, so I have moved it to a Friday instead. So if you guys want to definitely sign up for it, it's still gonna be my time is gonna be 7 a.m. My time is Central. So if you are in the Eastern, might be like 10 a.m. I believe, or something like that. Um, it will reflect your time zone, but my time zone is gonna be 7 a.m. Central. What should I take for H. pylori? There's actually a specific protocol for H. pylori. It's probably best to book a time with me and I can actually give you the proper protocol for fixing your H. pylori. If I eat pumpkin seeds daily, would it give me good zinc and magnesium? Not enough. Not enough. You probably have to eat maybe almost close to about a pound of pumpkin seed to get a proper enough magnesium daily. But yeah, the amount, if you're eating like just a handful and stuff, you're never gonna be able to saturate your body correctly with magnesium. By the time it gets broken down and converted, you're never gonna get enough, Chris. Hi, Ansem was in BC all weekend. Oh, nice. What about in BC you were? I hope you had a good time. It's been raining. Actually, everything is wet outside. I went to actually work outside for 10 minutes. I was doing some braces, and it rained almost for 2.5 hours straight. Now it stopped, but it's already too late. It's almost 7:30 p.m. How about zinc from pumpkin seed? Yeah, you get a little bit minimal amount, not much. Keep in mind, anything you kind of get from seeds and walnuts and all the other stuff, the amount is very, very small. Oh, and Cranbrook. Okay, so you're roughly Cranbrook is about, I think, 4 hours away from me or so, 3, 4 hours away from me. How's the weather was? How was it? Hopefully it was nice and sunny for you guys when you were in Cranbrook. I know it hasn't been as nice as expected this year, but hopefully maybe it'll change because as of tomorrow, I think moving forward is going to be in the high 25s to 30s from the look of it. So I hope it is true what they're saying. Because today we had rain all day, it stopped, and I went outside to do some work and it rained again. Yes, we went golfing, it was great. Oh, that's awesome. That's amazing. That's excellent. I had the blood work from UK but don't understand them. Can you help with the readings? I do analyze blood work, but I do have to charge for it, Chris, just because it takes some of my time to analyze it for you if you like. And I can give you everything broken down in simple English. It depends how big the blood test is. I have quit taking my statin. Don't really want to wait for a blood test to see if my numbers go up. Take some niacin. No problem, Chris. Let me know. Maybe you want to send me an email with the link and I can send you a link for the payment and we can go ahead and proceed from there. Hey, Marie, how are you? Please, I'm in pain Gastritis is keeping me awake. Please help. Start taking some digestive enzymes, Joey. Yeah, niacin, make sure it is the flush version of niacin. That's the one that actually works to control your lipids. Since you are gonna stop taking statins. So 100% it will work. 100% it will actually prevent at least your cholesterol or your LDL lipids from oxidizing. I think hopefully tomorrow I'll catch up to a lot of things. Today was the day off for everybody here in Canada, so finally I'll be able to catch up on a few emails tomorrow because I'm running a little bit behind. Will you able to understand if my blood out of wake? What do you mean out of wake? I can analyze any type of blood, blood labs, genetic testing, all that stuff. I can analyze it. Where are you located, V? I'm in Canada. Is chromium supplement good for pre-diabetic? 100% it is. Yes, 200 milligrams would be ideal. Chris, do it. He read mine. I highly recommend him. Thanks, Marie. And I think I have an email from you, right, Marie, that I have to actually go through some blood work still for tomorrow, I think. I think it was yours or someone else. I'll have to check. Maybe yours. I can't remember now. I get so many emails. Sometimes I get exhausted. Marie, thank you. We'll be doing that. Will I get a negative reaction if I discontinue my cholesterol meds? No, you don't get a negative reaction. The only thing is that happens, your numbers will probably go back to normal state, what they were before. There's no negative effect. Only if it was high blood pressure medication, then yes, it does cause slight issues, but not with statins. It doesn't cause any issues at all. And guys, I am gonna have a class this upcoming Friday for blood pressure and how to fix it. I'll probably go into it quite a bit. I can't remember either in the process of moving, too stressful moving. Yeah, I hate moving, trust me. Because every year I move twice, back to the city, from the city back to off grid, back to the city. So this year I'm hoping I don't have to move. I just can drive, relax there for 2 months in the city, see my parents, see the family, and come back. But keeping all my stuff here. I'm feeling hungry all the time. What to eat before bed if you feel hungry? You're feeling hungry all the time because you're insulin resistant. We need to sign up for this Friday class. If you haven't yet, I would highly recommend. But if you're already signed up for last week is diabetic one, I can move your name onto the new one, and I can send you the new link. Let me know. I don't know. There's still some people having a hard time with the link for some reason. It's going to their spam junk folder instead of getting the email directly because everybody gets the link. How do I sign up for the class? If you go to my profile picture bio in the top left corner, then go to my website and it should say webinar class. Sign up for it. It's going to be this Friday. How to lower estrogen? If you're estrogen dominant, then you can go do a calcium D-glucarate. What is good snack for insulin resistant? Fat. Consume some fat. Wasn't signed up, was out of town. Okay, so if you want to sign up for this Friday, go for it. It is on the website right now under webinar. I drink cayenne pepper and warm water every morning. Okay, what is that going to do for you? Just blood stimulation? I highly recommend Maurice. I had severe knee pain. It's totally gone. Hey, Maria, thanks so much for the comment. Thanks so much for putting that out there. Guys, definitely book a time if you're having issues. I'll help you, as I helped many patients, and I did help Marie as well too. And you guys don't forget, let's tap the screen, get more likes. Maybe we can get more people to join us, and we can get more questions asked as well too. And this way I can give you guys a little more information. In the meantime, I'm gonna go inside and make some mushroom coffee. I haven't had mushroom coffee for a couple of days now. Is apple cider vinegar good to drink after your meal? Yes, to increase the acidity and balance some bicarbonate. Yes, it's not bad. Is almond cashews good snack for pre-diabetic and even chickpeas? Yeah, I would actually open the garbage can and dispose them ASAP. No, they're not good for pre-diabetic. How's the doggy? There he is. You guys see him? He's out. He's out, completely out, taking his little sleep. It's almost 7:40, so by 7:40, 7:30, 7:40 p.m., he's completely exhausted all day from playing and walking. And we walked, we played a little bit today, we did a lot of digging, and I've been actually extending the fence as well too for him, so he actually has more room to play. So he's completely out. And the sun just came out just now. It's crazy. 10:40 here, 10:40 at night or in the morning. It's probably 10:40 in the morning there for you. Yeah, it's the sun just came out. It's been rainy all day. Look at it. Let me show you what we have outside for a view, so you guys can get an idea. Look at that. The sun just has been out right now, just now. It's 3:40 a.m. in UK. Wow, you're up early. Are seeds good, like sunflower seeds and pre-diabetic as a snack? They are okay, but they're never gonna saturate your body, so you're always gonna have that craving, no matter what. So, night in New York. Oh wow, 10:40. Yeah, you're a couple hours, 3 hours ahead of me almost. Eastern time. Yeah, look at that. The sun is out it's almost 8 p.m. and the sun is out on the mountain. We have no sun where I'm at, but right shooting on that mountain. So it's pretty bright. Hopefully the whole day will be bright. It's been raining for 3 days nonstop. Oh, look who's up now. Let's go sit beside them before we go do some mushroom coffee. We'll sit by the window. Here, Duke, where are you going? Come and sit, but nobody's coming up. Everybody's sleeping. Duke. Carrot Benefit Pre-Fiber live video webinar. That's the sign up. Yes, that's the one you want to sign up for. Duke is happy. The sun is out. Yeah, he's like, he wakes up. He's like, hey, the sun is out. I want to go outside. And there he goes. But it's wet. It's okay. There's nothing there. I'm gonna keep the door open for you, Duke, just a little bit. So yeah, that's the bottom. That's the old trailer that I have. I know I have some family visiting right now. Once they actually leave, I have another family members coming on August. Once they leave, I'm gonna actually sell a small unit in the month of August and build like if I can make money out of it. Technically, I want to build a retreat for you guys. Deck looks good. Thank you. I still have to finish the few pieces and it should be good to go. But yeah, the whole idea is I want to build a small retreat. So this way, I definitely maybe I want to do like a fund me thing, and whoever kind of puts money into it will get a couple days to a week in a retreat. Working with me. We'll see how that goes. I'm planning to have it done by next year if I could. I think it'll be great to run it in the summertime. Duke, who you working at, bud? Yeah, the deck is not bad. It's I'm putting another attachment to it. I don't know if I can finish it this year, but I'll try. I have some braces to finish that is important for me. It would be good to visit you someday. Yeah, 100%, Chris. You guys are all more than welcome and stuff, and I think it'll be exciting. It'll be good. Hopefully, I get things done so there's place for everybody to come and stay, and it'll be great. It'll be like a little great retreat, which is nice. So we'll see how it goes. Yeah, that trailer there, that's an older trailer that I actually used to stay in it while I was actually building here. And since I'm kind of almost finished here, most of it, I'll probably get rid of it. And I won't be there anymore. It'll be like a nice, greenery section. And maybe next year when I have time, I'll do a little bit of landscaping around here. So it's like a nice, you can you can walk bare feet and kind of do some grounding, and it'll be great. It's a nice, beautiful view, and it is very relaxing. Here, come in, Duke. I want to close it because there's mosquitoes coming in. There we go. Duke, they love you. Duke, relax, bud. Relax, it's okay. You're good. Has Duke a girlfriend? Not yet. There's one of my farmers. She actually, where I buy my eggs from, she has a nice little girlfriend for Duke to play with, but she hasn't brought her over yet to come and visit. Her name is Nova. Right, Duke? You wanna play with Nova? Duke likes Nova. Right, Duke? Yeah, everybody tells me, why don't you go some places and enjoy? I'm like, what more can I enjoy other than this beautiful scenery that I have, like right in front, right? I just sit on the deck. I can have some cheese and wine, and that'd be the day. And once I kind of fix the landscaping all around here, it'll be amazing. I just, everything costs money. It's not cheap, but the more I can put into it, the more I can have finish, things done and feel a little bit more relaxed at ease, which is good. This way we can play, and I'm gonna try to take the fences off and actually hide them on the side, so this way they don't show as much. Should I DM you regarding the blood readings? Yes, Chris, please send me a DM. I'll send you my email address, and you can actually email me the blood list and the blood labs, and I can actually review it for you. How many milligrams should we take to lower LDL cholesterol? Milligrams of what? You have to be a little bit more specific. How many milligrams of what? As peaceful. What better life? Oh, I know. It's very peaceful, very relaxing. It's nice. Kind of gives me some time, which is good. What are your thoughts on histamine intolerance? What would you like to know? A histamine intolerance, it is a byproduct of fermented foods. Sometimes our bodies can break it down, but some of us, we actually struggle because we don't make enough of a certain enzyme to break it down. So you either have to eliminate that food or you have to actually get that enzyme. Does your mom try and get you to come back to civilization? No, she knows. She knows I will never go back. I will only go back for a nice little visit. I even thought they're city people. I'm more of the outdoor relaxation, need my own time, and that's it. When you've worked in a city for so many years, after a while, it's like, you do need your time and all that stuff. And when I come here, it's nice and calm, quiet. I love it. It's very relaxing, Blaine. It's very relaxing. No flush, nice and no. You have to have the flush to control your lipids. What time is it here? It's almost 8 p.m. It's 7:48 p.m. right now. 7:48 p.m. Definitely the family will miss me not going back and stuff, but I'll go back during Christmas season, probably for like, I don't know, December, January, February maybe. Because if I leave around December, the problem is I won't be able to come back here because most of the roads and the highways, they get blocked from so much snow. And it can take me like 9, 10 hours of drive. So I might, maybe if I have to go, I'll have to go spend like 2, 3 months in the city, then probably come back again February and like in March or something. Why fasting raise LDL? All it does is just changes the particle size of your LDL. It does not increases your LDL. Duke is a sweet grand pup for your mom. Oh, 100%. Like he wouldn't leave her alone. I should have done couple videos. He sits beside her and he's trying to actually, and it's funny. This is the first dog we've ever had in the family, Blaine, and you know, my mom, she's always been scared and from pets and dogs. She never really liked animals. Even my dad hates animals as well too, and then because they're never used to it. They came from a city and they kind of lived in a city all their lives, so they're never really around pets. But when I got a Duke, my mom fell in love with him. The way he looks at her, the way he treats her, the way he actually handles her. He's really good actually, and he just loves her. The older I'm getting, I'm realizing the less we have, the better. We are too attached to bullshit. Oh, it is true. It is true. We have to kind of simplify things. Seriously. Is a standard lipid analysis and a blood test accurate? What do you mean, like the numbers they claim? The numbers, they keep changing them every 10 years. Hey, Jimmy, how are you? Yeah, it's they keep changing. I did a video. Well, when I talked about cholesterol, it was changed from in the upper 250 to 300 down to 180 down to 100 down below 90 now. What can I do to fix my type 2 diabetes? You can download one of my ebooks, how to reverse and fix how fix type 2 diabetic. I have all the information on there for you guys, especially Gorish. You're asking about type 2 diabetes. I describe everything. You can follow the protocol. Easy to read, easily to understand, and it's actually it guides you through the whole process. Because the LDL count is based on a formula, not an actual count, if I'm right. Correct, yes. So that's why LDL, we never really look at LDL numbers, because looking at LDL numbers and stressing about it, it just makes things more complicated and more of a headache. It's whether your oxidized cholesterol, it's whether your LDL is being oxidized or not. And even thought if it's oxidized or not, it's all in regards to your blood flow. If your blood flow is being interrupted, if your blood flow is being, let's say, conflicting with something else, that's when we have to worry about, let's say, arteries being damaged or inflammation. Are you getting your home completed, Maurice? I'm trying. So I got, all the walls are done. I'm waiting for my wood stove pipes to come in. Today I was trying to work outside, trying to finish the braces for the roof so it doesn't shift left and right from too much wind. I got one done. I started on the second one, and we got heavy rain, so I kind of had to stop. And it's been cloudy all day. Just now the sun is out. What is the best thing to unclog arteries? Go watch my YouTube videos, Nari. I have a lot of information on that. How much will it cost to buy a place similar to yours in the mountains? So we bought this land like 7 years ago. To buy like a raw land, you're looking in the upper, here in Canada, it's not cheap. You're looking in the upper 200,000 for a 5 acre. Compared to the US, you can probably buy something like that for a fraction. But yet, you're buying the raw land, and you have to take the down trees, and you have to build a septic tank, and you have to get it serviced, and all that stuff. That's why it took me almost 5-6 years to get here. What I want it to be is just it takes years and years and years of work and a lot of money spent to actually get where you want to get. I have a question about exercise, but never received an answer from anybody. What's your question? Maybe it got blocked or something. How do you know if you are dehydrated? It's all based on your urination and the color of it. But can we unclog naturally? You cannot unclog naturally without supplements. Aerobic exercise increases hydroxy radical, OH production, which cannot be neutralized. Okay. Isn't that more detrimental to body? It is. And that's why it shouldn't be done on an ongoing basis. Like if you're doing it once a week, twice a week is plenty enough. Anything for anemia? I'll have to look at your blood work to see what's going on and why you have anemia, first of all. There is certain questions, guys, I'm willing to answer certain questions. If it's too complicated, it's better if you book a time, we can discuss it in details. Because sometimes, I cannot just give a single answer. If I give a single answer, then you're gonna say this guy's out of his mind. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Because sometimes, a lot of things I have to go in very detailed, very, very detailed. Certain things we definitely have to dig into it a lot more, a lot further. Can you do blood work for us abroad? I can tell you what to get, Chris. I can tell you exactly what to get for blood work. And once your doctor you still have to go to your local doctor and actually get it done. I wish I can just send you a signed sheet from Canada to wherever you're at in the UK or other places, and they approve it, but they never will. It always has to be done locally. So I do send an email with a list of blood work, but you have to do the initiative of actually going to your doctor, or possibly going to like a private doctor or private lab and pay for it sometimes. What is your opinion about trampoline, bouncing up and down so you can actually overstimulate your cells? Some people believe in it that it actually stimulates blood flow and it actually reactivates your cells. I don't know. I gotta see if there's any good scientific literature behind it, whether it's actually correct or not. So we need medication to unclog. No, you don't need medication. You can do it naturally with supplement. Supplements are not medication. I've read low and normal LDL also causes much heart disease as high LDL. Oh, 100%, 100%. LDL has a job to do in our body. It's the same thing with homocysteine. Homocysteine has a job to do in our body. If it's too low, it causes heart disease. If it's too high, it causes heart disease. Same thing with LDL. So they have to be like a perfect balance for it, and every person has a perfect balance, not based on the readings that the labs give you. Every person has their own, and the only supplement that actually balances your total cholesterol and LDL is niacin. I'm trying to run optimally and not to go on TRT. You could, no need to go on TRT. Sometimes you're more estrogenic dominant than when you need, whether you need TRT or not. So issue is not LDL. LDL is never the issue. The issue is the blood flow. The issue if the blood flow is being underactive, overactive, and whether it's actually causing an issue to your glycocalyx. Nothing to do with LDL. LDL, HDL, they're both the same. One goes out to your system to repair, one actually recycled back to your liver. The problem is some back in the days, in the early 1900s, some men in white coats went out and said, hey, let's call HDL a good cholesterol and let's call LDL a bad cholesterol, and this way we can actually start selling statins. Do you know about Virex supplement? Say something, please. I think they're bullshit and a money grabber for influencers. That's what I can tell you about Vitex. It seems more and more doctors are becoming less LDL phobic. Are they learning more or just realizing what they've been backing hasn't changed actual health? Dr. Oveda is a carnivore rock star. Yeah, a lot of them are gonna wake up. A lot of the doctors are gonna actually eventually wake up and say, "Hey, we've had it all wrong all this time. Maybe it's time to actually revisit or rethink our mind." Dr. Aveda, I gotta look check it out. If he's doing carnivore, that's awesome. That's good to hear. People need to actually wake up and actually start treating people correctly. What if any mechanism reverses calcification of artery? What if any? There is some out there, still in testing phases, but it's not about the calcifications you want to remove. Before you remove calcification, you want to make sure your soft plaque is stable and you have no inflammation in the arteries. Calcifications, in a way, it's good because it's actually calcifying the soft plaque from bursting. Can I please email a picture of my CT abdomen chest? Yeah, and I can actually analyze it for you for a cost. This is 3:57 a.m. in Nigeria. You've tried being awake? You've tried being awake? It's roughly right now, it's 7:58 p.m. Duke! Hey, N8, how are you? What are some common things that cause inflammation in the arteries? Processed foods, high sugar intake, overeating, deficiency of minerals. There's a lot of things that can cause inflammation in the arteries. The truth is they have to give a certain amount of meds a month, otherwise they get kicked out. Oh, 100%, they have to. That's how they actually, they can stay surviving, a lot of these doctors, and make money. Or else they get fines from pharmaceuticals. I'm starting to drink goat milk after a little workout. Goat milk is not bad, just make sure it is raw. Insulin plays a picture in that, of course. Processed seed oils, all that stuff will actually overstimulate your insulin, right? Overstimulate your pancreas. So everything plays a huge picture. We cannot just blame it on insulin all the time. There's other factors that actually causes the issue. How to fix sluggish gallbladder? Do a gallbladder cleanse. Do a gallbladder cleanse, you'll be good. If you don't do a gallbladder cleanse, that's why it's running sluggish. And you're not actually producing enough bile to actually stimulate and break down your fatty acids. Taurine 2, energy water up. Why does HGH elevate during fasting? It's normal. That's how actually it goes into a repair mechanism. So what happens is when you go into fasting, after I believe what was it, 36 or 48 hours, that's when your HGH kicks in, your growth hormone kicks in. So it goes into a repair mechanism to actually help with the process. Even sometimes we see insulin goes up when you're fasting as well. Is oats healthy? Maybe if you eat it in Europe and it's not heavily overly sprayed. Are frequent PAC concerning with a healthy heart? Well, you can fix that. I did a book on heart arrhythmia that you can actually shows you how to fix it. Yeah, you can take niacin for schizophrenia, 3,000 milligrams daily. Dr. Philip Ovadia is a cardiac surgeon and interviewed on many channels. I'll have to look him up. Dr. Philip Ovadia. I gotta start watching more YouTube. Blaine, I haven't. I've been just too busy with my with the house and too busy with Duke that seriously I don't even watch any sometimes for weeks. Is there a herbal cure to get rid of high blood pressure? There is no herbal cure. No, you can actually join the class this Friday in regards to blood pressure. Beets are good for blood pressure. They vasodilate your arteries. They allow better flow, but they do not fix the issue. There is few things definitely can help. It's like you take beets, it vasodilates your arteries. It's like you taking medication where actually it vasodilates your arteries, but you're not really fixing the root cause. How to fix high what? I'm drinking a clove and salty. Okay, what can cure high blood pressure? Book a time with me or join the class on Friday for blood pressure. Pure blood got you thinking now. Beets does not fix your blood pressure. Beets, it actually contains nitrate. Nitrate converts to nitric oxide. Nitric oxide will vasodilate your arteries. It lowers your systolic and diastolic, but it's not going to fix the deficiency that the body has. How much vitamin D3 K2 should be taken a day? 1000 IU per 25 pound of body weight for vitamin D3. Vitamin K2 minimum 100 to 200 micrograms MK7 version. Unless you're treating something in specific, then you can go as high as 500 micrograms. Is omega-3 more likely to damage oxidization? I would never take omega-3s because it's very highly oxidized. If you want to take cod liver oil or take just DHA on its own, EPA is very highly oxidized. How to fix high blood pressure? Join my class this Friday on how to reverse and how to fix high blood pressure. What's good clean pre-workout? Coffee. Do like a espresso caffeine shot with like 1 tablespoon of MCT oil. That's like your ultimate pre-workout. Sean Wood's channel will help you get those mice under control. I'll check it out. I know I don't have. I only have one. I only have one Blaine that I'm actually trying to catch, and I'm trying to catch it now with some blue cheese. What about omega-3 from flaxseed as opposed to fish oil? There's no such thing as omega-3 in flaxseed. Whoever tells you otherwise is bullshit, and he's just playing around with your head. Our bodies does not have the capacity to actually convert what was it, leonic or something acid from flaxseed to omega-3s. So whoever's telling you that is bullshit. Flaxseed is good for fiber, but not good to actually convert to omega-3s. No nuts or nothing out there has omega-3s other than fish or grass-fed, grass-finished beef. Any thoughts of indefinite use of creatine supplement for workout? Hey, I've been using it for more than 10 years. Nothing wrong with it. I've even taken 60 grams a day to actually see if there's any side effects. I hate flaxseed, estrogenic, omega-6 inflammatory. There you go. Yeah, highly inflammatory. Highly inflammatory. How to lower cortisol? You can do L-theanine. Anything natural help for blood pressure? Join my class this Friday and I'll teach you guys how to fix your deficiency. Well, I'm supposed to be on beta blocker, but I don't want to touch them. Beta blockers, all it does is just it's a calcium channel blocker, and that is gonna cause some brain issue eventually. Cayenne pepper, good for blood pressure, temporary. It's a blood stimulant. So no fish oil, okay, take krill. Krill is okay, but the problem is very, very expensive, and we need at least 5,000 milligrams of DHA minimum. So krill doesn't even come close to that unless you're taking like 10 plus pills. Say again, or lower cortisol, please, L-theanine. You never just have one mouse. I think there's only one. Seriously. Trying to get into my drawer. I know that living here in the field area, there's probably hundreds of them. Is the antioxidant effect tied to tea overhyped? ECG, EGC, and the only way you can actually absorb a lot of these polyphenols and for them to actually do like a proper effect, they have to be some type of fat to actually allow proper absorption. Is it highly overhyped? No, it's not highly overhyped because I've done the testing. And I've been doing a lot of testing on ellagic acid, which just comes from pomegranate. And I've been taking ECGC from green tea, and I was able to actually lower soft plaque buildup. And I have 3 patients on them right now where we're actually able to lower soft plaque inflammation. And we've seen the blood testing. So I can't really say that it's not good or good, but it depends how you take it. Have you ever seen the Bears? Not this year yet. Hi, Doc Maurice viewing from Philippines. Hey, how are you? NMN, what about NMN? Nicotinamide mononucleotide to actually activate your NAD+. I have a few patients using it to actually reverse their kidney disease. It's been working, but whether it's fully reversed or they just feel great on it, we've seen it goes from stage 2 to, from stage 3B to stage 2 within less than 3 months, taking NMN and TMG together. So there is some good positive effect of it. Are you off a grid with solar, gas, or both? I have solar and gas, and now I just put an electrical line because we don't get enough sun here to get proper solar charging. I was running my generator way too much to actually charge my battery. So finally, with the money that I actually had spent, I could have just got a power line. So finally, last week, I sold one of the battery and I was able to pay half of the cost of the electrical, and I'm gonna actually do the other half. Even thought I'll have like a monthly bill, but the line was almost like 800 feet underground, so that was quite expensive. But yeah, it's in the winter, like the battery was not lasting very long time. Would love to have the off grid, but we lose about 4 hours of sun because I have the mountain in front of me and behind me. Can you also use bad? What do you mean bad? Please explain. Sometimes you guys put like half of the questions on there. Did Duke help dig the power line? Duke helped me, and I did a little bit with the excavator, but Duke, he does all the work. He will actually move the. He actually fights with the excavator. Seriously, every time I'm trying to dig, because I'm trying to actually straighten one section for the water still. I'm waiting for some hydraulics. We've ordered some, it's coming tomorrow. That's why I haven't used the excavator. But every time I'm digging, he comes and starts actually biting it. So he wants to dig. So I kind of let him dig for a good like half hour. He gets exhausted, overtired. Then after that, I start digging again. How poor sleep increases decrease what? How poor sleep increase heart disease risk? You're not recovering. You need the recovery mode, right? So poor sleep, that means you're not actually recovering. Lack of recovery, your heart rhythm, your heart is not going to actually recover correctly. So it's very, very important. That's when we check your heart variability as well too. So based on that and based on the recovery. So the problem is with a lot of bodybuilders, sometimes they end up having a lot of heart attacks because they're always on overdrive and they never really sleep good because we're constantly training, and we never give our body enough rest, so we never really recover correctly. So the same thing as you sleeping. You need to sleep to actually activate your growth hormone every single night. Can someone maintain health without supplements if diet is perfect? You can't anymore because our diet is depleted of all the minerals and vitamins. When they did the testing back in 1939, they knew that our soil is already heavily depleted. So imagine now we're in 2024, You got more than 70 years later, 80 years later, our food system is totally depleted, so we do need supplementation. There is no such thing as a perfect diet anymore. No such thing. Methylation supplements you recommend, methylcobalamin and methylfolate. Does corticosteroid affects your blood work? It shouldn't. It shouldn't. If you were thinking of stopping it before you do a blood lab, at least you gotta be at least 15 hours. But it shouldn't really conflict. It only conflict with your cholesterol. That's where you're trying to ask, Stephen. I don't have exact info on it if it does, but it shouldn't. I'll have to maybe just double check on that. Maybe you can send me the message after the chat. I can definitely look into that for you. What can I eat in general? I have a stage 4 colon cancer. I can't discuss anything about cancer, but I would stay away from all the seed oils and all the heavily processed. Stick with everything natural as possible. Are you in Canada? I am, yes. Hold on. Duke wants to come in. Come in, Duke. You want to come in? I want to go make some mushroom tea. Come on. Duke. Duke doesn't want to come in. Come here. Duke. Duke. So there's one of the mountains. So when the sun comes out from that corner there every morning, it starts at 7:30. But if we didn't have that mountain here, imagine we'd actually have our sun starting about 5 a.m. in the morning. And when it's actually down, we lose it quite a bit. We lose sun roughly about 6 p.m. Why Canada has shortage of doctors? I have to wait months to see specialists. Canada is screwed up for doctors when it comes down to health. They say, we have free health, but yet you wait months and months and months before your turn comes. Like when I actually take a blood test, I have to wait almost 5 months to get my turn. I've taken an appointment as well too. It's ridiculous. Methylcobalamin will be good for, you need methylcobalamin and methylfolate as a methylated form for your vitamin B complex. What's the reason for that? It's all controlled. We give you free stuff, but we're going to control it. It's not whether we're short on doctors or not. It's just all about control. I'm the only one available. That's it. That I can give you guys an answer. All the doctors don't. They want you in and out from their office within 7-minute period. That's it. Come in, tell me your issue, get the hell out of here. And whenever you actually book for a blood work, you have to wait. Like I usually book my blood work at least 3-4 months before I leave from here so I can go get it done. It's crazy. Unless I have to go pay a private lab, and a private lab costs $1,000 plus, which is ridiculous. Monsanto, Nutrien, and BASF are helping us rebuild our soil, right? Oh, 100%, 100%. Like imagine, all the spraying happening, all the, how can I say this, chemtrail happening, all that stuff. Our soil is like completely destroyed, completely destroyed. Do you guys know how you have good soil or not? If you actually have horsetail, naturally growing horsetail in your land, that means your soil is still packed with all the nutrients. If it doesn't, that means you're actually fully depleted. Duke, you want to come in? Come. Door's open, bud. Can I close it now? Can you go to sleep? Okay. Maybe I can go have my... can I go have my mushroom tea? I still have all my tools here because I haven't finished yet. I gotta finish everything. Okay, you gonna stay here? I'm gonna go inside and make tea. Not tea, I mean mushroom coffee. I haven't had mushroom coffee for a couple days. I'm urban farmer. I know about the angry situation. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy. They're never gonna leave us alone. They're never gonna leave us alone. Up, yes, go up in the bed, relax. Make me some nice mushroom coffee. It's been a long time. Have you guys bought any from the mushroom coffee? Have you guys tried it yet? Do you still have the ginger shots? I'm totally out right now. I'm getting my new order that was sent to me from the guys from UK. I'm gonna get it Wednesday. This Wednesday, I'm gonna get some. I'm definitely looking forward to it. Dandelion coffee, no, it's gonna be a mushroom coffee. It's gonna be it has about 6 mushrooms. This is it, guys. 6 mushrooms, MCT oil, a little bit of coconut. I'm gonna heat up a small cup, put 3 teaspoons, and we're gonna see how it tastes like. You're supposed to actually drink this during the daytime, but for some reason, I drink it at night, and it helps my body relax and fall asleep, which is amazing. Who drinks coffee during the night? I do. That's how you can tell if the product actually works or not. I'm gonna put the stuff away because my mom was having dinner here with me. We made some meat and onions and garlic, blue cheese, and some eggs. It was delicious. Do you have to pay for extra tax when you order products from outside Canada? Yeah, they actually get me with, they get us, we end up paying customs and taxes every time I order something from outside Canada. Even when I order something from Canada, we still pay taxes. But when I order something from the US, customs, when it hits Canadian, they freaking kill us. They used to be so cheap before, now it's insane. And they just hold the shipment much longer than before. So right now I'm getting the order from UK. I was supposed to get it on Friday. They said, oh, out for delivery. And I went back to check. He's like, oh, we couldn't make it. So we're going to actually try again on Wednesday. So from Friday to Wednesday, and the product could actually go bad. They don't care. Is there a healthy way to drink every night hot turmeric? Oh, 100%. The one I drink is loaded with turmeric. And it's actually delicious. I can't find my cup. But yeah, the amount of stuff we pay here is ridiculous. Give me a second, guys. Let me get some water. Duke. Hold on, let me get some water, Duke. Where's my cup? What did you do with my cup? I saw you were playing with it, weren't you? I can't find my cup. Oh, there it is. Freaking going blind today. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna heat up some water and we're gonna do the mushroom tea. I'm gonna put some MCT oil. I got some soursop tea. Any thoughts? Were you trying to fight some cancer? Soursop tea is not bad. I haven't tried it. I've heard some good feedback from certain people. How well it works, can't tell you because I can't get my hands on it yet to see whether there's any inflammatory factors or anything changes in the body. So, what, you want to go outside? Okay, make up your mind, bud. Go. Sleep. So I'm gonna put 3 teaspoons. We're gonna make some good mushroom coffee. Cancer prevention, I thought, yeah, it is for cancer prevention. You know, it's the same thing as taking sulforaphane that comes from broccoli, or taking high NAC, taking quercetin, taking, apricot seeds. All that stuff is for prevention more than anything. Do they actually work or not? You know, some they claim 100% they do. It is going to be on a continuous basis. Some say maybe, maybe not. Well, right? It's a hit and miss. But keep in mind, it's not about just taking certain things when we hear people talking about it that is actually for cancer prevention. It's our diet. It's our lifestyle. If your lifestyle is shit, sorry to say that, then, most of these products are not going to work. So the lifestyle plays a huge role as well, too. It's not just dependent on supplementation to actually help. So everything has to work hand in hand together. It's like ivermectin, 100%. 100%. Ivermectin works great. I've seen it work. I use it myself even. But a lot of the stuff, again, the same thing. Your diet plays a huge role in it. I got some fragrant oil ordered from a company in Kuwait. but just end up with an opened empty FedEx shipping envelope. Wow, a long wait for nothing. The driver told me I should refuse delivery. I would 100% see if you can get at least your money back, or possibly, because there's a lot of theft. There's a lot of theft, and there's a lot of things go missing. And I'll bet you most of the stuff is the shipping company. They get too excited and they steal that stuff more than anybody, especially when you have insurance. What is your cup made out of? This cup here is 100% plastic. No, man, I'm just joking. This is a ceramic, actually, the cup. So I only drink in ceramic and stainless steel. I don't touch plastic. Keep in mind, guys, plastic mimics estrogen in the body. So why don't doctors prescribe bile acids, for instance, for high LDL treatment? Doctors don't won't do anything like that, unfortunately. Whatever they've been taught from pharmaceuticals, that's what they're gonna actually give, and that's it. No, the other one. Oh, this one here. This one here. Stainless steel one. We changed the oil on our vehicles. Why not our bodies? Oh, 100%. 100%. Yeah, stainless steel I use. Do you think about copper? I have a copper cup. I drink from my copper cup as well. I have different cups. So there's my copper cup. That's the one I use, 100% copper. So keep in mind, every 1 liter you drink from a copper cup, you get roughly about 2 milligrams of copper in it. Can I take active charcoal daily after last meal? You could, but you know it is going to actually capture organic and non-organic. Why do people use copper cups? To get some copper. Get some copper in your diet, so this we can balance off your zinc to copper ratio. Or else if you take too much zinc or you eat a lot of high food in zinc, you can actually deplete your copper, especially if you're not eating organs. But if you are eating organs, there's no need to take any copper or drink in copper cups. So you know a natural herb for blood pressure? Yes, I do know a natural herb for blood pressure. You can actually book in to my this Friday for our classroom, where I'm going to be talking about blood pressure in detail. So definitely book to that if you get a chance. If you don't want to, you can download my ebook on how to actually cure and prevent high blood pressure. Are you guys having a good Canada Day? I thought Canada Day is canceled, and it should be canceled. That's from my point of view, Eric. Doesn't coffee cool down too fast in a copper cup? Yeah, it does. I never drink coffee in a. The only reason I have the copper cup just to drink my just water, regular water in it. I would never put anything hot in it, and you're not supposed to. Sounds good, Chris. Candida Day, Candida Day, Canada Day, Candida Day. Is that what he said? Candida Day, Canada Day, Canada. Yeah, no kidding, eh? Canada Day has been ruined. Canada Day has been ruined. Canada has been ruined overall. Off to sleep. Cheers, Chris. Have a nice evening. Have a nice night. Let me see what Duke is doing, if he's sleeping or not. Oh yeah, he's completely out. He likes to sleep in a tiny house now. It's way cooler than here. Are trace minerals, metals necessary? Example, chromium. Yeah, 100%. We need them. We need them as part of the 70 plus minerals. Chromium is good for actually type 2 diabetes. It's actually to actually become more insulin sensitive. Hello from Arizona. Hey, Sonia, how are you? At least we are free, brothers and sisters. Oh, 100% we are. We are free. Living out in the countryside, we're always free than being in the city. Nice day to you and to Duke. Thank you, Chris. Same to you. Have a nice evening, and we'll definitely touch base. We'll definitely touch base. I need my coffee. I mean, I need my mushroom coffee. Have a great night. Take care, pure blood. Have a nice evening. Doesn't coffee cool down too fast? Yeah, and I think if you put something warm or hot in the copper cup, actually it oxidizes. It goes greenish color or something. I think. So yesterday I did a test. because I was actually doing some testing on cherries. I had like 10 cherries, because cherries will actually have like a really good, it's a good precursor for melatonin. And I actually knocked me out to sleep, didn't even wake up in the middle of the night or not. I slept all the way till 5 a.m. It was nice. So the cherry tart, if you take like 1 teaspoon or a tablespoon, it'll knock you out and you'll be like sleeping amazing. So today we're gonna try the mushroom coffee to see if it does the same effect or not. There you go. I got my coffee, my mushroom coffee. I need to sit down and enjoy it. Cheers, everyone. Should blood pressure differ in each arm, and what is the range? Should be very similar. It only should be differ when you do your arms and legs. You should be 20 points above in your legs. I have to buy that coffee. Yeah, get some, Marie. Let me know how you like it. I don't know. I like it. I like it, actually, to be honest with you. This is my like second bag. I only have like, I think 3 more shots in it. That's it. Are you going to Penticton? Lots of food there. It's a far drive, isn't it? Like 2 hours or 3 hours from me. Man, this is good. Nice and warm. I needed that. You have an inquisitive mind. That's more rare these days. Keep questioning. I like the question things. I would never say yes or no to an answer. I think that's bullshit. I'm having a deja vu. What's going on, Michelle? How long to sit in the sun to remove vitamin D deficiency? Well, what did they say? Every 20 minutes, you get close to about 20,000 IU if you get the sun shooting in your eyes and your chest. But it has to be between the 12 and 2 p.m., I think it was. I read that years ago. How old are you? I don't know how old I am. I stopped counting when I was 20 years old. I was drinking Risk coffee. What? I missed the question. Oops. I was drinking Risk coffee, but it has ton of other stuff. Yeah, this one here doesn't have. This one just has 6 mushrooms, MCT, and coconut. That's it. Like oatmeal, got it, yes. I was listening to you and seeing your video in my deja vu. Oh, cool. Well, that's funny. I drink ginseng powder, power coffee. Ginseng, power coffee. What kind of ginseng? Like Siberian ginseng? Siberian ginseng is very relaxing. Do you eat barley? I haven't had grains or barley or any of that stuff for like probably more than 10 years. Why do I get the vertigo from mushrooms? I want to try the mushroom coffee so much. Why do you get vertigo? That's kind of weird for you to get vertigo from mushroom. I have to question that because usually vertigo happens because so much oxalates or you have crystals, not so much from mushrooms. Mushrooms don't contain oxalates. What kind of mushrooms? They're anti-nutrients, Sam. That's why I don't actually consume them. Who's winning the Euros? I don't know. Maybe contaminated mushrooms. It gotta be. It gotta be something for it to actually throw off balance in your vertigo. It's kind of weird. What kind of mushrooms are you drinking anyway? It can happen during harvesting. Could be mold toxic. Could be the mold in that in the coffee in the mushrooms. Portobello and shiitake. So far, I stopped trying. I would stay away from portobello. It's the #1 cause of cancer, by the way. Shiitake is fine, but portobello, you gotta be careful. You know that, right? Portobello is the #1 killer for cancer. It causes the body to actually overcoagulate too quickly. What causes ringing in the ear? This is not something to do with your ears. It's coming from your brain. Tinnitus you have. What? No, I didn't know that. Yeah, portobello mushrooms, you gotta stay away from it, guys. It's one of the biggest things to actually cause anticoagulation in the blood. and causes cancer. I don't eat that mushroom. Nobody should actually eat that mushroom. And it's funny, a lot of big corporations, they knew about that and they hid it. But even if you have, let's say, fungal allergy, Sam, it should never cause vertigo. Fungal, if you have any type of allergy, it's gonna give you chest or headaches or eye pain, but nothing as a vertigo. It's kind of weird. Mushrooms are fungus, but not all fungus are actually good for you. Baby bell mushrooms, toxic moles are also fungi. Which mushrooms is good? Some are okay, like the white button or the mushrooms. There's a lot of different ones. I'm not really a huge fan. I like these mushrooms just because they actually put me into a relaxation stage. I always thought mushrooms taste like rubber. They are. It's like a freaking rubbery material that never really has a flavor unless you add like garlic and olive oil and a little bit of cayenne, a little bit of peppers and stuff to actually give it a flavor. Or else it is tasteless. It is true, like a rubbery freaking mushroom. Why the hell do we eat it? The only reason I actually eat it or recommend it for certain patients because it's very rich in D-ribose for their cardiovascular. I love mushrooms and bad bells are my favorite. Hi Mo, please check your DM. I will, John. I will. Thanks so much for letting me know. Real truffle oil. Truffle oil is different. If you can get your hands on good one. Most of the truffle oil out there is actually pre-mixed with olive oil, and they're actually, instead of being like a 70%, 70-30% ratio, they make it almost like the opposite, where it's like 10% truffle and the rest is like olive oil. So this way they can, and they still charge you like in the upper $300 pricing. It's ridiculous. I did try a tincture of lion's mane, no problem, but it looks like it is a mushroom meat, maybe. Probably. So yeah, the lion's mane, all the other ones, they should be fine because it is extracted correctly. Yeah, I'm sure he could. I'm sure he could, Eric. This guy can actually, if he steals your money, of course he's going to be able to afford everything. What should I take for the ringing of my ear? You can't take anything. You have to change your whole lifestyle. Leo, you have a class for Hashimoto? Not yet. The class that I'm going to have this Friday is going to be in regards to blood pressure. Ashwagandha for cortisol, to help you relax, ease off your stress, depression. If you overuse it, it's going to give you adrenal fatigue. So don't overuse it. Maybe do like 45 days on, 5 days off, or 30 days on, 5 days off. Always rotate with ashwagandha just so it does not actually destroy your adrenals. Why D-Menos makes me bloating? It depends how much you're using. D-Menos should not be used daily. Should be used 5 days on and 3 days off, and actually question your body whether you still have the parasite or you have the infection or not. I feel a muscle tightness around neck shortly after foods containing MSG. So why the hell are you eating MSG if you're actually feeling that way? I'm just curious. If you're feeling that tightness from an keep in mind, MSG falls into the excitotoxins. So if you're feeling that way, why are you consuming it still? Just drop it. Your body's giving you a sign. How do I sign up for your class? Stephen, if you click on my main page, there's you can go to my website, and from the website, if you browse down, you can see one that says live webinar this Friday. It's going to be strictly on blood pressure for this Friday class coming up. Let me know if you can find it. If you can, maybe if you can send me a message, I can send you the link. What supplement is good for adrenal fatigue? Ashwagandha, L-theanine, L-tyrosine. How do you feel about Shilajit? If you can get the original form, it's like a thick material where you take it in a spoon and you actually consume it or make it into a bowl and consume it, then yes. If not, then don't waste your freaking money on it because it is quite expensive. Some Asian restaurants use MSG because it's illegal. They'll use it without saying so. Oh, they use it to actually enhance the flavor, enhance the coloration, all that bullshit stuff. And keep in mind, to get rid of MSG from your body, you have to drink your body in water. And that's how you actually flush out MSG in 24 hours, or else it stay in your body for up to 72 hours. That's why it makes you so thirsty and dry. Never use it. A lot of the Asians, they use it, yes. Hi, Maurice. Hope you are well. Hey, D. I'm doing good. Hopefully you're doing good as well. I have used it 50. What about rhodiola for adrenal fatigue? I love it. Oh, it works amazing. If you can get your hands on some good quality rhodiola rosea, it's amazing. I like it, and actually it works way better than ashwagandha, way safer. Rich, send me a message. I don't have any information on me right now in regards to that. I can't think on top of my head. What do you suggest for body cleanse? One of your ultimate diet or supplement? Fasting. I'm talking like prolonged fasting. That would be like your ultimate body cleanse. Morning from Malaysia. You are very informative. Thank you. Thanks so much for the comment. Yes, I agree. It works better than ashwagandha. 100%. I saw police and mailmen in Himalayas using Shilajit. They said it's prevent altitude sickness. It does a lot of things. It does a lot of things, from an antioxidant to actually removal of free radical, to supporting the immune system, to giving you all the minerals the body requires. Only if you can get the original form coming directly from Pakistan. If you're not able to get it, if you're going through a third party or fourth company after being processed and heavily put in capsules, I would say you're throwing your money in the garbage, and I'm being serious about it. So even if you can get your hands on some good quality, or don't even bother. That's why I tell everybody, if you're able to afford it and buy a supply for at least a full year, then go for it. If you can't, then don't bother. Then just stick with trace minerals like I do, because I can't get it here in Canada. And I've been offered lots from a lot of other companies as a mix with other stuff, and I still say no to it. Either you give me the pure stuff or I won't do it. Because I like to do things in mega dosing. Like, look, I'm making another coffee cup right now at night. Yeah, 100%. If you can get it directly from Pakistan, would be perfect. If not, then don't. And trust me, there's places they will ship you directly, but the problem is they'll never ship you like a small amount. They'll ship you like a large amount, and the problem is shipping large amount. It gets very expensive. And if it doesn't get expensive to ship up here, then customs will come after you like crazy. They'll question you because they're gonna know this is not like a single person consumption, and you're probably gonna turn around and sell it. So they'll end up questioning you and taking it away from you. I bought it from a friend that lives in Pakistan. Perfect. Yeah, if they can send it to you as a gift, perfect. That would be like the ideal scenario to actually order it and get it. Think Himalayan salt is overhyped? It's not whether it's overhyped, it's the way it's processed. What type of machinery is Himalayan salt has been processed with, and that's how you can get heavy metals in it. Now, the thing is, keep in mind, we're not supposed to, as a human being, we weren't supposed to actually be consuming salt and water and all that stuff, but due to our food heavily processing over the years, we have to, because we lost all these minerals available in our food system. And trust me, nobody's gonna be eating raw food or anything like that. Baja Gold Salt, it is good if you can get your hands on it. Creatine supplement benefits. You're taking creatine. I take creatine every single day. It's not so much for muscle mass, it's more to boost up your mitochondria. It is good for heart patients, cardiovascular. Keep in mind, when your mitochondria is working well, your whole body's working well. If your mitochondria is suffering, you're gonna freaking suffer. Creatine, D-ribose are your ultimate two products to actually boost your mitochondria. If you get a pail of it, it will seal your roof. Of which? Of the Shilajit? It looks like petrol. It does look like petrol. It is black and thick and very, very sticky. Canadian custom limits what you can receive based on your personal use. Oh yeah. For example, if you order something and they know for a fact if it is for personal use, but it's actually above 90 days, they will actually stop it at customs. And if you actually order, that's why you always have to order something that is going to last you 90 days, or it has to say on the label that it's actually to be consumed within 90 days. So every time I order D-ribose from the US, I ordered 10 kilograms from the manufacturer. Sometimes they stop the shipment because they said there's no way you're going to be using 10 kilograms. So the manufacturer has to write a specific sheet and says on it, it will be consumed within 90 days. And it's like almost shipped to a friend, from a friend to a friend. If they actually say shipped it from a company to a company or shipped from a company to a personal use and it doesn't state 90 days, it will actually get stopped on customs and I'll never receive my shipment. Canada is bullshit sometimes, the stuff they do. And this has started to happen recently after COVID. They start to actually do things like that with customs. It's insane. Does white adipose tissue really turn into brown adipose tissue with prolonged fasting? Yes, with prolonged fasting and cold exposure. And deep breathing. Why rapamycin for CAR or immunocompromised? What do you mean, why rapamycin? What do you mean? Your question. I don't understand your question. I'm gonna make another cup. I don't know why. I'm gonna make another cup. I'm gonna actually take some nitric oxide with it. This is how I can actually increase my APCs for my heart. I'll do another 15 minutes. I want to try to sleep by 9 p.m. I think. Yeah, 9 p.m. is good because I gotta be up tomorrow at 4 o'clock. I have 4 consultations I have to finish. Can Canadian citizen live free when off a grid? No. We still have to pay taxes. We still have to pay with everything. We still have to pay property tax. We still have to pay everything else. They want to get us somehow. They always want to get us. That's why I should actually move to Europe somewhere, to like to Italy or places like that, and just that's it. EPCs, endothelium progenitor, I can't even say the word, cells. So it increases the cells inside your arterial system, so it actually allows your glycocalyx to be actually nice and smooth. So that's what the nitric oxide does. I mean, more personal freedom. It is more personal freedom as long as you kind of keep it to yourself, kind of thing. My wife has a stomach cancer. Rapamycin was recommended. I cannot talk about cancer, unfortunately, but there's other things you can do with rapamycin as well too. I always wanted to retire in Italy. Italy is beautiful, and now they're giving some free homes in Tuscany. I heard. I don't know if it's true or bullshit. I think it might be bullshit. They'll give you 32,000, but you have to move there for a minimum of 10 years. Move to Lebanon? Nah. If I wasn't living in the city, I would say yes. It would be a place to live. I was living there, but it has to be out and off grid somewhere, unless nobody comes from like either sides from like other places in the Middle East and shoot you and take your place. Unless you have to have some really good fencing, some nice firearm to protect yourself. Portugal and Greece has those schemes for retirements. Greetings, near here, just listening. Nee here. Greetings, Cabrera. Hey, how are you? Just prescribed thiazide, diuretics, blood pressure, normal work. I can help you with that. Book a time. We can actually look into that for you. Pensive. Gonna look that up, low. Let me know. I heard it's true. I'm going to Italy in September. I will let you know if it's true. Yeah, Mary, let me know, please. If it is true, I'm gonna move to Italy, guys. That's it. I'll move to Italy. I'll have a little land there, and I think the weather there will be way better than Canada. It won't be as cold, and it'll be beautiful. How to help gassy trouble? It's your food. Sam, what's going on? What's good for high blood pressure? Sam, why don't you Join my class this Friday. I'm going to be talking about high blood pressure. I haven't traveled to Costa Rica or Belize. The only place I ever traveled was in Europe. I went to Spain. I went to Italy. I went to Turkey. I went to Egypt. I lived in Lebanon. I went to Cyprus. But I did all these like 15 years ago. I haven't been there since then. But would love to go to Costa Rica or Belize. I just need somebody to invite me there. All I want is like maybe 2-3 acres of land deep in the mountain, build a little tiny house, have an internet connection so I can talk to you guys. Then I'll be good. I'm having another cup of coffee. The class is gonna be held on Google Meet. If you sign up for it, Sam, it's gonna be this Friday morning, 7 a.m. my time, which is Central Time, and it'll reflect your zone, and I'll think that would be good. Yeah, mushroom coffee has about 7 different mushrooms. I have the link in my profile bio under supplements and gear. Chronic fatigue, D-ribose and creatine, that would be your first choice. I'd invite you to UK, but it's freezing and full of many people. I know, I've been to UK as well too, actually, but the problem is I need to be away from people. I need to be away from people. I only like to chat with you guys right now. That's it. Do you know anything that helps kick my sugar addiction? You can download my ebook, How to Actually Kick Your Sugar Addiction, the one for pre-diabetic, and how to introduce more fat to your diet, and how you can actually get rid of insulin resistant, and how you can actually increase insulin sensitivity. You can use chromium, you can use magnesium, you can use berberine. There's a lot of things to use. Check out my ebooks, please. It has everything on there for you. JG Cabrera, chronic fatigue, but seriously, for chronic fatigue, D-ribose, 5 grams, creatine, 5 grams. Do that at least twice a day. Seriously, you'll be doing good. You just gotta repower your mitochondria. Would Southern Alaska appeal to you? But isn't that very cold there in Alaska? It's colder than what I'm at right now, I heard, in Alaska, isn't it? Do non-sugar sweeteners affect insulins? Yes, they do. They all do. Stevia, erythritol, the only one that doesn't is monk fruit. How to start vibration in feet? Take acetyl L-carnitine, 3,000 milligrams. Yeah, my future plans are away from people too. There you go. If you find a place, let me know, D. Maybe we can split it halfway. You take one half, I'll take the other half. But it has to be like deep in the mountains. The closer you are to the equator, the higher the vitamin D and immune system. Yes, you get way better sun exposure. Costa Rica has some real people, I'm sure. I'm sure they do. They're probably good to talk to as well. I just need money to move there, probably. All I gotta do is get my YouTube monetized, which is will never get monetized because it's the stuff I talk about. I'd be sure to let you know, Maurice. 50-50, 100%. Sounds good. What kind of exercising individual would benefit from carnitine supplement? What kind of exercising individual would benefit from carnitine supplement? Carnitine actually will actually boost up your mitochondria by using fat to boost up your mitochondria, which is ideal to use. Happy Canada Day. I don't know if we call Happy Canada Day anymore with what was going on, but thank you. I'm feeling jealous of the coffee. Do you have it on your link? I will have to be off on it. Yeah, it is on my link, Jade. Seriously, I'm hooked to it, and I've been drinking it at night because it helps me relax and I go to sleep. Are you a fighter? Possibly. Have you used allulose? I haven't used allulose yet. I ordered some and twice didn't really get it. Blaine, have you used it? I heard this is supposed to be good, but I'd love to actually test it out. Looks like you have cauliflower ear. Oh, up here. That was back in the days. Back in the days was boxing. Vibrating feel help. What did you say? Vibrating feet help Acetyl L-carnitine. So carnitine would help a bodybuilder more or runner. Um, it's a stable energy. So you know how we use fat for stability of energy, but for extreme explosion of energy, you need the glucose, right? So L-carnitine would actually help with the stability of the energy, not as explosive energy. Can I give my mom that's 92 years old that coffee to sleep? Oh, 100%. I wouldn't give it to her for sleep, but I would give her some during the daytime, see how she feels first. For me is I just wanted to see if the coffee actually really works or not. Because technically mushroom coffee is supposed to actually help you relax, right? So I'm like, okay, so what better way to do it than to actually do it before sleep? Either gonna keep me up all night long, or is actually gonna knock me out. And actually, it does knock me out, which is that means the quality of the lion's mane and shiitake and all the other mushrooms are actually working. How come your YouTube channel is not monetized? Because I give a lot of free advice, and YouTube does not like stuff to be given out for free. And I talk lots about cardiovascular health and a lot of other things. I have to keep it very broad, but I don't. I go on very specific, and sometimes they don't like that. So instead of me getting like 3,000, 5,000, or 10,000 views, I only get like 200 or 300 views, which just kind of sucks. But I'm getting there slowly, one bit at a time. What historic boxers impressed you? I like Muhammad Ali was really good. Was always been my favorite, and I like Tyson. Don't get me wrong. Even thought he's gone through a lot of weird bullshit stuff. I still like him. He's a good boxer. He knows his stuff. Is bodybuilding productive in fasted state when a glucose is low? Yes, because you will deplete your glucose levels, which is it is good to actually do. I do it all the time. I train in a fasted state all the time. You said, oh, D-ribose, D-ribose, that's for Cabrera, D-ribose, and creatine. If I had any right now, I would show you. I'm trying to make a big order of D-ribose, but I'm trying to split it with few people. So far, I have 5 people. I need 10 people because I'm getting 10 kilograms of D-ribose, and I cannot consume 10 kilograms. So I want to split it with 10 people. So far, we have about 5. I need 5 more people. So this way, we can split the 10 kilograms. But yeah, that's what you need, D-ribose. And there's only one company that has actually a patent design on D-ribose. The other ones are just copied. Did you figure out your outdoor internet connection problem days ago? Yeah, I don't know. I think what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take my internet box and put it on top of the trailer because I think it's kind of conflicting with the metal. Like all I did right now was moved it, and it's been working good. No, like I had no issues with the connection, but I might maybe put like an external antenna on top of the roof, actually extend it. Like do another one because it has like 2 connections in the back. Take one of them and actually put outside. So this way, if I'm outside walking, I want to see how far I can take my phone and actually walk away. If I can walk away like 500-600 feet away, 400 feet away from it, that would be perfect. So this way, if I'm walking around to show you guys, the water line and everything that I'm doing, I think it'll be ideal. I just hate putting like a boosted signal on the internet because it's gonna screw my mind from too much EMF. What happened if I turn the slide off? Why there we go. This is nice actually. Because you're in a valley, like yeah, because you're in I am, yeah, because I have the drop, so I can possibly do that. So it would be ideal to do actually. It would be nice. It wouldn't be too bad. Why do they say vasodilators and vasoconstrictors both benefit bodybuilding despite being opposite? I don't know about that. Like I know vasodilators are, they're gonna vasodilate your arteries so you can get more nutrients, more blood flow, more pump. But I don't know about vasoconstrictors. Like vasoconstrictors, if you're looking in the way they use some of the equipments, external equipments on their body, and you actually restrict the blood flow so you can actually get more of a nitric oxide pump. So there's two different things. Vasodilator works internally, vasoconstrictors works in the external. Because there's a machine that was out in 2015. You can actually slap it on your muscle and actually vasoconstricts your muscle. So this way you can get more of a pump and more blood flow stimulated into the muscle tissue. I ordered the same bee pollen you have, and the Aussie on its own way. Oh, perfect. That's awesome, John. Yeah, I went to order some more bee pollen, and I think you stole the last bottle before me. Thanks, John. Thank you for doing that. No, I hope you get it soon and let me know how you like it. Man, I think I'm down to like 6 tablespoons. I'm gonna order some more, but they're sold out here for to Canada. Your family must be impressed on the great job you've done with your house. Oh, they love it. They couldn't believe it. Because what happened is when they left last year, I only had the footings and I only had like a month and a half to finish everything. And this was my first time building. And when they came back and saw that many things that I actually completed, they were very impressed. I'm like, it took me a month and a half to do everything. And now since I'm back, I started doing the inside. So I did a great job, I think, for a non-builder has no clue what he's doing. I'm just looking at a picture and measuring and actually putting things together. It's just, I did it. Anybody can do it. I think we just have to put our mind to it and think positive and kind of set our goals. Once you set your goal in motion and you start doing it, you never want to stop and never want to go back and never want to fail. Anything about bioresonance or not allowed to talk about on TNT? I'm having. You gotta send me a message. I'll probably look into that for you. What do you think? Take boron for arthritis? Yeah, you gotta take 32 milligrams daily with phosphorus and magnesium. I found it for 17, same size, same exact problem. I DM'd the link so it there for you. Oh, perfect. That's a really good price. I want to actually get some compared to what I spend on it. Close to like 50 or 46.50. You've done an excellent job. Thank you, Mary. I almost died today after I used my fingers to rip jalapeno and drop my eyes. Eric, what the hell are you doing? Like, are you serious? That stuff will kill you, especially if it's like really super hot. Best place to buy D-ribose and creatine. When you're buying D-ribose, you have to look for the patent designed by Bioenergy. They're the main people that actually came up with the process and its patent design. Exposure to cold wind induced fever flu me often, but not ice baths. Why is this? Exposure to cold wind induces fever. Detoxification. You need NAC to actually assist in the process. Did you box in a way class or just for fun? Or just for fun, I did it, Blaine. I did it with an old man, was super awesome. Did it for a few weeks. That was back in 2000, 1998, no, even before 1997, 1998. It was amazing. Well, I was not driving at that time. Would actually catch the bus to go actually train with him. He wanted to actually take it further with me. I just couldn't because I didn't have the funds and stuff. So I just did it for a few weeks. It was awesome and just stopped. I even brought my punching bag with me to actually hook it up on the tree. That's my cardio, but I haven't had a chance to do it. Where can I get the best creatine monohydrate? Any type of creatine works. There's only 3 manufacturers that produces creatine. What type of coffee are you drinking? I did not see it on your website. This is the one I've been drinking. It's that one here, Jade. It is by, it says on it mushroom coffee. They have 2 different kinds. And the company is called, what is the company called? What to do for coffee or something. It is on my website, actually. Jade, check it out. Let me know. Too much magnesium block calcium. It doesn't block calcium. It will actually methylate calcium correctly in your body. Do you enjoy UFC fighting? Oh yeah, I love UFC fighting. I think I've watched the first original UFC when they used to actually fight with no gloves and there was no such thing as rounds. That was the best. All the way from Ken Shamrock to, what was the guy that kept winning? The Spanish guy, Hoist Racy. That was back in the days. That was the real UFC fighting, not what we have today. I have type 2 diabetes, PCOS, hyperthyroid. Doctor suggests me to go on a Orlis. Why would you want to go on medications if I can fix it for you with natural supplements and food intake? Just connect with me. I can help you with that. Book a time, please. Check Jade. Let me know if you can see it. I'll send you the link. It's really, really good, and I think I might have like a discount or something. But yeah, it should be there. I'll check it for you. Send me a message if you can't find it, but it should be there. Yeah, 100%. Let me see if I'm gonna see if I can return my computer on. I usually don't use a computer after 6 o'clock. Do you have a family doctor? I don't know. I don't have a family doctor anymore. I had a private doctor that I used to talk to. He used to do everything for me, but I only have access to him when I'm in this city, but not here in this area where I'm at. Unless you know somebody, I would love to work with somebody and actually have him to be on my side, so this way I can actually talk about things. Yeah, it is there, Jade. If you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, it's number 7 on the list, Jade, and I'll say mushroom coffee. See there, let me see if I can switch the screen for you, Jade. Then you can see it. So there is the little mushroom coffee. So you know how you go to this website here off my website, and there's the product, mushroom coffee. Is digestion of lactose from milk impaired with age? The only reason, like what happened is, no, lactose has nothing to do with it. What happened is because the milk is pasteurized, what happened is we lose the enzyme lactase, and that's why we're not able to break down lactose. Our body is incapable to break down lactose either way, even from being an infant or a baby. We never been able to, but we never really felt the issue because our body used to compensate for it with other digestive enzymes, but technically we're missing lactase. That's why I would highly suggest drinking raw milk unpasteurized, because it still has lactase in it. Guys, as Blaine says, guys, download my cheat sheet. It has a lot of amazing conditions that covers everything. And a lot of the questions you guys are asking are there as well too. And the list is growing right now. I've already added about 20 more things onto it. Hopefully I can release version 1.2. I'm just a little bit busy with the house, but it's gonna be amazing for everyone. What about A2 milk? A2 milk is still it is good. It still has traces of lactase, so that's why we're able to digest it as easy. Can you suggest a good brand of coenzyme Q10? You just look for ubiquinol, and you're gonna take about 300 milligrams daily. If I introduce you to my doctor, it's going to end up in the hospital. He's probably not gonna like me. Delight, thank you for the heart. Okay, I'm gonna take. Oh wow, it is 9 o'clock already. I was gonna say, okay, we're gonna end it at 9 p.m. and it's already 9 p.m. and I know I spent way too much time with you guys today. I need to go to sleep because I have an early morning tomorrow. Yes, excellent. I have the great information. You learn a lot from his ebook. Thank you, Marie, and thank you so much, Blaine. I do have to get going, guys. Thanks for the info. Natural supplement is a way to looking forward to share more. Yes, keep me updated. Let me know. Good night. So good night, guys. You guys have a nice evening. We'll definitely touch base tomorrow. If I don't come in during the daytime, I'm sure I'm gonna come in the evening as well, as I did today. You guys take care. And 11 p.m. here, I can't sleep. Go take some magnesium glycinate. Load your body with like 400 milligrams. You'll be good, Patricia. D, take care. You guys, John, Jade. I gotta start naming one person at a time. There's Blaine, there's Cabrera, there's so many people. Thank you guys. Seriously, have a nice evening, and I'll be back tomorrow. Have your questions ready. Let's make it very, very interesting. Cheers.